Off to the side. Hegarty now trying to get the puck out with Benson out there with Ziegler. A little bit different lines this time around for Washington Pride. Okay, we apologize, everyone. The broadcast is now, the microphone was plugged into the wrong slot. Story of my life right there, folks. So, if you're just tuning in, you missed the whole commentary. So let me kind of get you caught up. So the last 90 seconds, this is a doubleheader, a home and home between RNS and Washington Pride. So first shift, Katie McGee blocks a shot from the point, loses her stick. She was on a breakaway, playing soccer with the puck. Somehow gets a shot. But we've got bodies flying all over the place, people stepping on the puck, but here we go, we're off. This is number 5. Let me see, get ourselves all sorted out. Genevieve Viette doing Genevieve Viette things to the corner there. Bodies flying around. Boyce comes down to keep the puck in. Puck is moved up out of the zone by number 13, Sophia Lace. Puck comes over to Danny Meyer. Oh, jeez, that was a check by number 5. Adrian Shanahan, she had no intentions of playing that puck. She just laid out Danny Meyer, so she's definitely going to the box. In the boys' game, that is legitimate. In the girls' game, not so much. So Shanahan to the box. We have our first special teams playing for both teams. We've got Smith, McGee, and Lido, and we try to get you the numbers here, 34 and 16. So that is Matthews and Cafoyle, and Bettle is out there as well, number 8. So on the set, we've got our face-off here. Face-off won by Washington Pride. This is Viederman down to McGee. McGee over, that's Smith. Smith over to McGee at the bumper spot. Smith's shot from the outside doesn't get onto the net. Puck comes from low to high. This is Viederman. Viederman over to Kramer. Kramer to McGee. McGee, quick shot over to Lido. Lido tries to put it over to Smith, who was coming over from the high slot. No shot on net. Good puck control right now for Washington Pride. Kramer still has a puck under 6. She goes D to D. Nice move there by Lauren Smith. Gets it up in front. Sophia Lido has a puck in the corner. Back up over to Smith. Smith's on the half wall. Makes a move. This is Viederman. Viederman walking out to the center. One timer for Kramer. Right there. Lido's in front. No rebound. Nice save there by Hull. Megan Hull standing tall for the one-timer. Puck stopped at the point. This is Viederman. Viederman gets it to McGee. McGee. She has a puck. She's looking for some options. Goes it back to Viederman. Viederman looks over. Shot coming in. Nice save there by Megan Hull. Kramer now has a puck. Backhand pass, and it's turned over, and puck is cleared. So good job there from both teams. RNS did a nice job clearing that. We've got second unit coming out. We've got Mayer coming out. This is Kramer. She's doing a long shift here, and just a dump there by number 4. I think that's Gogan. Puck comes up to the boards. This is Hegarty. Hegarty over to Mayer. Mayer kicks it over to Benson. Benson to Mayer. Mayer's coming across. She takes a shot. Nice save, Megan Hull. Shuts down the 5-hole. Puck comes over to Benson. Benson's at the half boards. Over to Boyce. Boyce to Benson. Benson circling, looking for some options. Back to Boyce. Boyce has a little bit of time and space. Goes back to Benson to play pitch and catch. Benson over the one-timer. Nice try there. Danny Mayer could not connect on that one-timer. Looks like the bumper position's open for the power play for Washington Pride. Penalty is expiring here, and this is Gogan. Gogan coming out. She's got a player outside the box. That's number 5, Shanahan, coming out of the box. She's going to go to the bench now, and now we've got, looks like a whole bunch of people. Campbell Hegarty by herself. Backhand just missed wide right. Number 9, Smith has a puck, and she's skating back. She's going from the left to the right. She dumps it over, passes it. This is number 13, Lace. Lace is looking for options. Lace gets it up to I think that's number 10. That's Uquart. Lace with a shot coming in. That puck is up and loose. Nice stop there by the defenseman, number 16, keeping the puck in. Gets it a little bit deeper. Here's number 5. That's Shanahan. I think she was the one that got the penalty. She's coming out. Wrap around, and Brenner is right there, and then gets another stick poke there. And we have a stoppage of play, so end-to-end action, 15-10. Shots on goal so far. We have 4-1 in favor of Washington Pride, and many of those came on that power play, so they did a nice job of moving it around. We have a defensive zone face-off coming, and we have number 10, that is Ukwart in Lido. Face-off win by Washington Pride, going over D to D. Just gets underneath Federman's stick. McGee's starting to fly the zone. Gets it up. McGee has the puck, but she's offside, so the team's going to have to come out. We've got a delayed offside, which gives RNS a little bit more room. This is number 4 to number 6. We're going D to D here. This is Urquhart, number 10. Good forecheck by Washington Pride for a turnover. Lido comes across the blue line. Lido shot just off the blocker. Nice save by Megan Hull. Went down to the butterfly. Good shot there from Sophia Lido. Here's Taylor Ziegler just coming off the bench. She passes it out to front, and we have a stoppage of play. I believe the net might have come off. It did. So stoppage of play here. Tough break because Lido was wide open in front. 14:24 first period. Yeah, I think everyone says it's good. Okay, face-off win by Washington Pride. Out to Ari Evans. Ari Evans up the point, just gets into the corner. Gets down to Hegarty. Hegarty's tripped. No call on that one. Right in front of the ref as well. She didn't fall by herself, but no call, and we play on. A lot of players down there. Number 6 is there. Thomas as well. Puck comes out, and nice try for a stretch pass. That was number 17, Dawson. Dawson was looking for Ella Bettel. Just a little too far, and that ends up being an ice, and another defensive face-off coming out for RNS, just to the right of Megan Hull. So on the face-off, Danny Meyer is facing off against Marissa Dawson. Face-off win by, we'll give it to Washington Pride, but puck comes out to RNS. Genevieve Bayette trying to get the puck in, and we have another delayed offside. This is probably the third one so far. Here's Dawson. Broken up by Arita. Arita now has a puck on her stick. Tries to go around number 34. That is Cafoyle. And Cafoyle stops it up the board. We've got a turnover. This is O'Byrne. Shot to the left. Just missed the mark. Ariane Evans dumps it back in. Cafoyle with the puck behind the net. Looking for an outlet. She passes it up to Bettel. Bettel tries to get it out. Stopped there by O'Byrne. And this puck is going to come down. And we've got an icing coming up. Oh, they waved it off. One ref had their arm up, one ref said no, and that's where they go with Ari Evans coming with the puck, skating up to the middle, stuck in the skates of Maisie Alfred. Over to Ruby Thier. Thier dumps the puck in. Alfred's giving chase. Good forecheck there. It's on her stick. Alfred up and over. Nice save there by Megan Hull. Almost put that one up over her shoulder. That was definitely a shot. We have our resident statistician here, Eric Wilbur, making sure we're staying true on our shots. We'll give that to you in a second since we have a break. Puck is dumped back in. Brenner, oh no, terrible. Oh, what a terrible break for Washington Pride. You cannot blame Brenner for that one. Puck was rimmed around the boards where the Zamboni comes out. It hits the boards. Puck comes out straight onto the stick of the RNS player, which I'll give you the number of that. She's in the right place at the right time. That is Zeeland, Amelia Zeeland. She is the benefit of a terrible bounce for Washington Pride. Brenner was just going to stop the puck for her defenseman, which goalies typically do, and that puck just squirted right out. So bad break there, but this is the way hockey goes. And see, Brenner's doing it again. This is typically what would happen, but that puck going around the board. So something to watch for in this game to see if either team can take advantage, another advantage of that, to see if they rim it around the boards there and have that puck come out. We play on. This is Viederman back behind the net. She's being chased down by Goggin. And there's a goal scorer. Zeeland puts some pressure on as well. Puck is still in neutral zone. Zeeland takes a puck in, dumps it in. She's going to go for a change. Number 16, that is Matthews, putting pressure on. Here's McGee. She's by herself. It's 1-on-4 here. McGee just dumps the puck over in the corner. She had nobody with her except the whole RNS team. And here comes RNS. They're coming out. They try to get it out, and the puck is stopped in. McGee's over on the half boards. Easy save there for Holm. Lido tries to put it out front. The puck comes over to number 16, Matthews. Matthews comes up, just misses the pass, and O'Byrne has the puck, and she's getting pressured by Thomas. Thomas still with O'Byrne. Thomas I think that's Thomas coming out with it. A shot. It was. Nice play there by Emily Thomas. Takes the puck off the half boards, takes it away from Audrey O'Byrne, and gets a great scoring opportunity. Good save by Brenner. 11:34 shots on net so far. 6-4 slight edge to Washington Pride. Face-off win by Washington Pride goes over to Evans. Evans tries to go to D, goes a little bit too far. Number 7, Charlie Underhill, comes down from the defensive position, holds it in, back to Evans. Evans up to Ziegler, too far. This is Somerville. Somerville back over to Underhill. And puck is up, and here comes RNS. They're coming across the line. Puck is over to Urquhart. She's got the puck behind it. That's 10-on-10 over there. Number 16, Matthews, is over there as well. Matthews, the puck just dumps it over, and Ari Evans has it. She's got some room. She's got a little bit of room to skate with it. She tries to pass it up off an RNS stick. There should not be an icing here, and it is not. Oh, it should not have been. It was off of a stick, but nevertheless, refs didn't see that way. 10:56 left, first period. So if you're joining late, we do have a goal on the board by RNS. It was a horrible bounce off the boards. The team had rimmed it in, and the goalie went out to play it behind the net, and the puck did squirt. Actually, refs, I think I might have called that one. So we have a center ice. That's not an icing because it was a tip, so they bring it out to center ice for a neutral face-off. Face-off win by RNS, trying to get it up to Bettle. Bettle is giving chase. Boyce is the first one to it. She's going to circle around the back of the net. Tries to get it up to Viette. Viette with some speed now, coming across the red line to the blue line. Kilfoyle, nice job on defense to match her speed. Puck is still in the corner. Puck comes out over to, this is Wilbur. Wilbur puts it over to Boyce. Boyce leaves it there for Rita. Rita shot, easy save there by Megan Hull. She's been solid so far early. All easier shots here. Puck comes in. Boyce is right there. Here comes Ruby Thier. Tries to get it in. Back over to number 18. That is Culligan. Culligan circles. Drops it back over. Pass over to Culligan just off their stick. Here is Rupke. Rupke over to Thier. Number 17, Dawson, now has a puck on her stick, and she's off and running, and she's trying to do a big pass up the boards. Viederman has it, but it goes under, and Vettel is still fighting with her. Puck is leaving there. Here's Maisie Alfred. Maisie Alfred coming, had the puck, dumps it in. She's going to go chase it herself. First one to it is Sophia Lace. She puts it up on the boards. Up to Rupke. Rupke over to Viederman. Oh, nice job there. I'm going to give a shout out. That is Adrian Shanahan. Blocks that puck. Never made it on net. Thier behind the net. Shanahan's going to be the first one to it. She's looking for options. Little bit too far. She was looking for a stretch pass to Smith, and that missed her. So we're going to have an icing stop and play. 9:30 left, first period score. RNS 1, Washington Pride 0. All right, our face-off looks like it's going to be Amelia Zeeland with Sophia Lito. And face-off win by Zeeland. Nice move there by Sophia Lace to go around McGee. But McGee's got the puck, the 2-on-1. Oh, pass it over to Lauren Smith. Lauren was trying to get some time and space and did not see that pass coming. Puck is dumped in here by number 96, Zeeland. No icing. Kramer's first one to it. Rims it over. Here's Smith. She's got speed. She's coming across the red line. Coming across the blue line. And that is way off sides. Katie McGee is off by maybe a mile or two. Stoppage and play. Puck comes outside the zone. 9 minutes left. I can say that's my daughter, folks. I can make fun. All right, face-off coming out. We've got Benson here. I believe that is, trying to see who the center is against Benson there. And it's Urquhart. And the puck goes up into the bench, and we'll have a defensive face-off coming up. As a reminder, these two teams do play each other later on this evening. We've got a home-and-home doubleheader, shall you say. Urquhart and Benson playing again. Face-off one, Washington Pride set play here. Around the boards, out to the front. Nice play there. So that's something, certainly a set play. Face-off win. Instead of the shot coming from Audrey O'Byrne, she rims it around the back that's where Taylor Ziegler was waiting for the puck behind the net. Then pass it out front, but nice job by Megan Hull to see that and freeze it. Face-off win again by Washington Pride. More soccer play. Ari Evans shot coming in, and shot here by Benson. Cross up. Oh, wow, nice try there. Good pressure here by Benson and Hegarty and Ziegler. Bags over. This is Hegarty with the puck behind the net. Out in the front. Little backhand saucer pass, but nobody's there. Ziegler using her body to protect the puck. O'Byrne. Here's Evans. Evans has got a little bit of room. She gets across the red line and dumps it in. Pride is changing. First one to it is number 18, Culligan. Culligan with the puck behind the net. Gets it up to Urquhart. Urquhart loses an edge. Takes out Mayer. Arita's over there as well. Or is that Vayette? No, they're all over there. Put a blanket on him. Boyce gets it up to Arita. Arita fighting with that puck. She's in the corner. Puck comes out. Culligan takes it all the way up to number 19, Ella Bettel. Bettel has a puck. She's around. Nice pass by Bettel. Nice draws the defense. And this is number 17. Nice shot there by Marissa Dawson. Nice blocker save by Brenner. Bettel has a puck again behind the net. Mayer's on top of it as well. Bettel comes over as well. And here we go. Here is Arita. Oh, Arita gets drilled. No call there. The defenseman steps up and definitely takes down Arita. No call. We play on. Buck's in the corner. This is Thier. Thier has it. Gets it up to, I believe that is Alfred. Alfred with the moves. Toe dragging left and right, and unfortunately just pushed a little bit too far. 7:05 left, first period. Score 1-0. RNS has the lead. Face-off coming to the right of Brenner. It is going to be Lido. And I believe Zeeland is going to be taking the face-off. We've got Gogan out with Zeeland as well. Sophia lays out on defense as well. I'm trying to give you the numbers as I see them. Face-off win by, we'll give it RNS on that one. Buck to defense. Defenseman, that is Shanahan, dumps a puck in, rims it around. 50-50 puck. And McGee's over there. Lace is trying to keep it in. McGee gets it out. And here's Lauren Smith and McGee. And they just don't seem to be on the same page so far. A couple times we have a delayed offsides here. A lot of starts and stops and missed passes here. Lace and McGee poke checks Lace. Trying to get the puck from her. Lace still has it. Passes it up to Zeeland. Zeeland passes the puck over to number 9. Smith, who just dumps it in, goes for a change. Rims around puck. Rims around to McGee. McGee has it. Gets it up. This is Kramer coming up from the defensive position. Kramer still has puck on it. Tries to spin around and get that puck on net. Haley Benson comes off the bench, and she's tied up in the puck. Smith is over there. We also have Matthews over there, but Underhill takes a puck and comes out with it up to Goggin. Kramer pinches down. Ziegler's over there also with Somerville. And Goggins there. The Zeeland. Here's Benson with a shot. And Megan Hull was ready for that one. And catches it with her glove. Good hard shot there by Haley Benson. But does not tickle the twine yet. Shots on net. We have 8-5 in favor of Washington Pride. However, the difference is the wacky bounce off the Zamboni door out to the player with the goalie out of the net. And that's your difference make now. Taylor Ziegler with the puck in the corner. She's looking for options. She still has it. She's got her head up looking for other players to pass it to. She goes from low to high. This one comes all the way out. Audrey O'Byrne, nice job of holding that puck. Over to Ziegler. Ziegler now and O'Byrne switch positions. O'Byrne's got the puck behind the net. Throws it out to Hegarty. Puck goes off of her stick and all the way out of the zone. Evans has to regroup. Puts the puck back in. And number 7, Underhill, is going to be the first one to it. She pokes it forward. And that puck comes all the way up. We've got a 2-on-1 situation here with number 16, Matthews, and Thomas. But Evans got good position there. Puck goes over to Mayer. Mayer with the puck over to Evans. Hits the ref. She chips it, gets her own chip. Here's Urquhart. Urquhart dumps it back in. Evans is there as well. Evans has got some room, so now she's coming out looking for an option. She passes it up to Rita. Rita comes up by the puck. Nice pass over to Mayer. Mayer can't handle it. Urquhart takes it and dumps it right back in. Bettle is the first one on it. And she's pressuring the defense. Comes up over to Rita just under her stick. This is Culligan. Culligan goes D to D. Up over. Puck comes across the blue line. You might have heard Bettle out there, folks. We've got two Bettles. It must be the Bettle sisters down there, number 8 and number 19. So two Bettles out there. So I'll try to be more specific when I see those numbers come out. But here's RNS. Loses a wheel. That's number 8, Claire Bettle. With the puck. Comes out to 34. Nice tip there. Oh, nice shot there by Kilfoyle. Tip just to the left of the goalie. Puck comes back here. It's Kilfoyle again. Nice pressure there by Thier. Culligan just does a backhand to get it in. Culligan catches it in her chest. Gets down in her feet. The puck is there. I think it's stuck in her jersey or in her pants, and it was. And she hands it to the ref, and we'll have a face-off more likely just outside the defensive zone. All right, 3:48 left. We've got music this time, which is excellent. We didn't have it the last time. We were missing some music, so we got some tunes in between. Face-off win by Ruby Thier, D to D from Boyce over to Wilbur. Wilbur up to Alfred. Shanahan is right there. You got Shanahan and Lace on defense. Shanahan still has the puck on her stick. Gets the puck up. Nice play there by, that's number 14. That was Wilbur coming down. Alfred putting pressure on. We got some physical play here. Refs pretty much are letting it play. We have a 2-on-1 forming right here. So we've got Goggin here. Goggin's got the puck in front. She makes a move. Oh, Brenner. Nice save. Goggin, what patience there. Naomi Goggin with the puck. She had a 2-on-1, 1-on-1 with Brenner, and forehand, backhand, and Brenner followed her all the way through. So nice 2-on-1 there. Zeeland's going to be taking the face-off here with Lido. 3:14 left in the first period. Face-off win by Pride. Kept in by RNS. That's Viederman. Hits in the shoulder with the puck. Now she's behind the net. Zeeland's putting pressure on her. Gets over to Smith. Here's Smith. McGee is like way behind. I don't know where she is. And here's Lido. Lido tries to get it to McGee, who's standing right there. Not sure if that is something that's planned, but she was behind the defenseman by like 20 feet. Hull comes out to try to stop that puck. Smith is there. Lace is there as well. Puck comes out, and here it is just underneath Sophia Lido's skates, and we have a 2-on-2 going. Katie McGee on defense, and as a forward, that went about as well as you expected. The puck comes over here to Lauren Smith, and it's a 1-on-2. Kramer jumping up, and that's an easy save. So Lauren Smith just gets it on net, a nice floater, and Megan Hull stops that one pretty easy. 2:23 left. Our face-off is going to be just to the left of Megan Hull. It's going to be Emily Thomas and Haley Benson. Face-off win by RNS. Back into the corner. That's number 14, Somerville. Somerville gets it up to Urquhart. Urquhart can't get it up there. Wide open in front is Campbell Hegarty. She tries a backhand. And Hull shuts down the bottom. Benson's in there, putting some pressure on Somerville. Urquhart and Somerville are there. Benson is there with Hegarty, and they are waiting for something to happen. And Benson comes out with the puck. She passes it, but right into the stick of number 16, but she gets it back, so the puck is there right along the boards. 1:46, and now we have a 1-on-2 situation. We have a penalty coming up against Washington Pride. Number 16 on their team, that is Jayla Matthews, went down hard, and I think we're going to have an interference call. Let's see who's going to the box. It is Audrey O'Byrne. So first time we're going to get a chance to see the RNS power play. Dawson is out. We'll try to give you some numbers. Looks like Lace is out. Looks like Kilfoyle is out. Claire Battle is out as well, and Zealand. So this is their power play unit. And here is Arita, and looks like Viette coming out. Boyce and Wilbur are your penalty killers. All right, here we go. 1:35 left in the first period. It'll be Washington Pride will have a man down for the rest of this period. Nice job with Genevieve Viette to get that puck out. That was a good job there. Anna Kilfoyle still trying to keep it in. And just poked ahead. Wilbur's got to come back. This is Zeeland. Zeeland's got the puck. And puck squirts out here. This is Sophia Lace. Nice move there to keep going with the puck. Nice job by Taylor Boyce at the last minute. Sticks it out. Her stick knocks it off, and they clear it just to the left of Hull. We've got 1 minute left in the first period. 1.5 minutes left on the power play. Here comes RNS. They're coming out. Comes across. And Taylor Boyce, that is Viederman. Stuck it out, her stick out, and knocks it off. Here is Arita. Arita loses an edge. Here is Vettel to Lace. Lace coming up from the defensive position, runs over Viederman. 37 seconds left in the period. And here is Lace with the puck. Lace is looking for options. Lace gets it over to number 18, Culligan. Puck is wide. That is Zeeland sitting in front. Couldn't get a shot off. Zeeland looking for some options. Nice play there by Sophia Lito, getting her skate in the way. Puck comes from low to high. Sophia Lito just runs over. This has been a physical game, everyone. I don't know if you guys can see it on the video, but 5 seconds left. 3 seconds, 2, and then 1, and we'll have the end of the first period. So 24 seconds left in the first period. Very physical game. Bodies flying all around. We've had some interference and checking penalties. Shots on net is 8-5 still. The difference in the game so far is a bad bounce off of the boards. Rimmed around, comes out, and that's the difference. I would say it's pretty even in terms of grade A scoring opportunities. We've had some 2-on-1s. We've had Brenner made some good save there as well. So pretty even from our vantage point, but definitely a physical game, and the refs are definitely letting them play. I haven't seen any attempt for them to try to stop the body contact, so we'll see how this goes. We are going to be switching ends here. Long changes for both teams, so sometimes this happens when you have players stay out on the ice for an extended shift just because they can't get off the ice. I'm looking at the roster for RNS, and right now it looks like they've got 2 players committed. Emily Thomas, number 6, University of Brunswick, and then number 10, Sophie Urquhart, is going to Concordia University. And we have some commits. Genevieve Viette is committed to Liberty University. Try to give you some other ones. I don't have the full list in front of me. Let me see if I can get one that's updated so I can get, I'm telling you Genevieve Viette because I know that was just recent that happened. So if we can get those college commits, we'll let you know as we go through. And here we go. We have the second period coming up. It is 24 seconds left in the penalty. This is Kramer coming across. Nice break up there, but comes up over. Shanahan's going to be the first one to the puck. Shanahan is sitting. We've got about 10 seconds left on this power play. Urquhart has the puck. Urquhart gets it up to Thomas and knocked off her stick. That's a second spill for Arita, so she's going to have to check her edges because her feet have come out from her twice. Sophia Lace with a laser from the point, and that's blocked. We have all even now. Here is Sophia Lito. Oh, that puck jumps up and over her stick. We're going to have an icing. Yeah, so number 5, Emmy Arita, a couple times she's blown a wheel here. So sometimes the girls have second pairs of blades that they bring with them, so something that she probably needs to check in between periods. Face-off coming to the left of Brenner. We have Lito, and it looks like it's Zeeland on the face-off. Face-off win by Washington Pride. McGee had in her skates. She takes a tumble, comes up to Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle comes down for the point. Shot! Doesn't get on net. Goggin puts the puck up to number 18. McGee tried to get it there. Right back up. This is Zeeland. Zeeland misses it. Now it's coming over to Kramer. Kramer comes out over to Lito. Lito tries to get it to McGee, who just was going right behind the defenseman Culligan, but it doesn't get to her. McGee's staying up way high, trying to look for a stretch pass. McGee is on the far blue line. Now she gets the puck. She's by herself, stops, puts the brakes on, looks, tries to get to Lito. Oh, nice try there. Lito tries to put it back in front. It hits on the back of the net. It's actually sitting on the back of the net. Now it's loose. And here's Hegarty. Hegarty's got the puck. She's looking for options. She spins back towards the boards. Over to Lito in the office. No shot on goal there. Didn't get on. And this puck is coming over. This is Dawson Smith. Dawson up to Audrey O'Byrne, who just puts the puck back in the corner. Puck comes out. This is Zeeland. Zeeland's got a little bit of room. She's got the momentum. It goes around Evans. Zeeland's got a puck. She's got number 9 with her. Smith, if she can get it over to her. And puck comes out. Audrey O'Byrne uses her skates and comes up to Sophia Lito. Sophia Lito's putting pressure on. Nice job there by number 14, Somerville. Little shake and bake and loses Lito and gives some time and space. Gets it over number 7, Underhill. Underhill circles back over to Somerville. Puck is taken, Benson. Benson goes low to high. Evans. Evans tries to get it, but she was backing up. Not much on there, and we could have another 2-on-1 here. Here's Evans going. Nice play by Evans using the body there. No penalty. This is number 17, Dawson. Dawson playing pitch and catch with one of her teammates. That is Bettle. Claire Bettle, to be very specific. And the puck comes out. So shot from, I believe that was Matthews' shot, and easy save there for Brenner, and we have a stoppage of play, 17:33. All right, face-off coming to the right of Brenner. We have Dawson, number 17, taking that face-off with Danny Meyer, number 2. Face-off win by Washington Pride, D-to-D. This is Amina Wilbur looking for Rita. Rita up to Mayer. Nice breakout by Washington Pride. Oh, she gets pulled down, and now we're going to have another power play. So Danny Mayer gets pulled down by number 17, Marissa Dawson. But I'm going to go back to the face-off. The face-off win by Mayer, D-to-D, breaks out the team quick. Mayer gets a step, causes the penalty. So I'll say it before, I'll say it again. You got to win your face-offs here in order to have any chance. So nice job, Danny Mayer. Also draws the penalty, so good shift for her. But we have a power play out here. Claire Bettle's out there also with Ella Bettle. So you get the Bettle on the penalty kill for RNS. Let's see how that works for them. This is Shanahan with the puck. She's shaking and baking. McGee gets it up from Bettle to Bettle. It's easy to announce. I like this. Puck is back behind the net. Brenner slows it down. Claire Bettle's putting pressure on Viederman. Viederman gets it over to Kramer. Kramer's looking for options. She's still skating with it. Now gets it to McGee. McGee comes across the blue line. McGee's by herself, and she's looking. Now she's back behind the net. Misses the pass, but pass comes out to Kramer. Kramer's still trying to get the puck. Viederman comes down from the point. Kramer now has control of that's Viederman has control of the puck in the corner. Gets it up to Kramer. Kramer has it back to Viederman. Viederman in her skates back to Kramer. Kramer holds it in. Puck coming in. Never gets through. McGee's shot. Oh my gosh, up and over the net. It landed on the top of the goal. Never went in. So puck comes back down low. Lito's trying to get his lead on Shanahan. Lito still got the puck. Gets it out to the middle. McGee is there. This is a long shift for all these skaters out here. Who's going to go for a change first? Let's see. McGee's there. Gets it over. Tries to move it over to Kramer on D. And there's the clear. And you're going to see a lot of players changing here. They're out there for 1 minute and 20 seconds, which is an eternity for a hockey player. And here we go. Speaking of someone being out on the ice, this is Viederman. She's been out for 1 minute 20. Puck comes up, and that was Smith. A nice play there by Thomas to break it up. We got Thomas and Matthews on the front end. We have a penalty coming here, and that is going to be a tripping call or interference. And that looks like a hook. And that is going to go against Addie Viederman. I think, oh no, that's Danny Mayer, number 2. So she causes the penalty and draws the penalty. Well, kind of way things work sometimes. All right, we're back to the second power play out here for RNS and penalty kill. You've got Benton out with Hegarty, and you've got Zeeland Kilfoyle out Culligan is out as well. Face-off win, and that is a nice job by Ari Evans to get the puck out, and we have a dump in here. Zealand is putting pressure on Benson. Benson reverses, gets it over to Evans. We have a 4-on-4 situation here for another 10 seconds, and then RNS will go on to a power play. And a lot of room out here, especially with an Olympic-sized rink on a 4-on-4, so let's see what happens. Nice play there by Audrey O'Byrne not to draw the penalty, just forces the player out to the outside of the net. Here's Dawson. Dawson, nice play by Benson, and now we have the man advantage for RNS. They're on the power play. They've got 1:20 left. Puck is in the corner, and it is not coming out. This is Claire Dawson. Dawson over and passes the puck. Nice block there by Campbell Hegarty. Puck comes all the way out of the zone. Hegarty keeps going forward with it. Kilfoyle's got the puck on her stick. She's looking for options. Hegarty continues to pester her and puts the puck even deeper. This is number 18, Culligan, with the puck. Culligan passes it up to Zealand. Zealand coming across the right. Zealand coming across the blue. And Ari Evans and Benson are over there, stopping Zealand from moving any further. 49 seconds left in the penalty. D to D, puck comes over. This is Dawson. Dawson tries to get it to the bumper position. It's sitting there. Shot. Nice save. Great shot there by number 5, Shanahan. Good save by Brenner. This is Thomas with the puck. Tries to go through the crease. Here's Shanahan, who just had a shot, coming down for the defensive position. She's patient. Oh, bad break there for RNS. Puck jumps over the stick. Everybody's got to come out of the zone. And here's Shanahan again. Shanahan tries to feather it. Comes over it. This is number 14, Somerville. She's looking for options. 12 seconds left on the penalty until player comes out, and here's Somerville. Puck is coming out, and some of the players from Pride are going for a change. There's 3, 2, 1, and now we're back to 5-on-5. Nice play, Genevieve Vayette. Oh, just offside, so she got a stick on it, stopped the momentum of the puck, but fortunately we had a player that was already in the zone. 13:39 left on the clock for the second period. We have Thier, Alfred, Rupke, and let's see, Boyce and Wilbur. Matthews out here with Kilfoyle as well. Urquhart's out, and Thomas is out as well, and number 18, Culligan. So those are your players out in the ice right now. Culligan, speaking of which, has a puck, reverse backhand, gets a puck out of the zone. Wilbur gets it. Thier is there, tries to push it over to Alfred. Alfred has a little bit of room. She gets a shot, doesn't get all the way in. This is Culligan back with the puck on her stick. She goes D to Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle looks up to Matthews. Matthews has it. Matthews stops, takes a couple strides, tries to get it up to Urquhart. Urquhart, who has the goal on the game. Puck over to Thier. Thier over to puck comes out. The boys, we're going to have a breakaway here. Let's see, Brenner coming way out of the nets. Like Ron Hextall, this could be an assist here by Maya Brenner if we could put that, if she could put that puck in the net. But nice shot there by Lauren Smith. Dating myself with my Ron Hextall reference, but listen, he came out. I'll go battling Billy Smith too if you want to go any further. All right, this is McGee coming out for the front shot. Nice save. McGee gets a rebound up and over the net. 2 great scoring opportunities. Walked out in the seam. Lito's got the puck, gives it to McGee behind the net. McGee still has the puck, goes to low to high. Shot from Viederman. Nice save by Hull. Great pressure by Washington Pride. Better saves by Megan Hull, the goalie. She's been all over the place, shutting it down. Good opportunities there for that line. Good one-timer there from Addie Viederman as well. 12:23 left. 14-6, so we are, the Washington Pride is doubled up on shots here for RNS, but puck is not going in the net. So our face-off here, we've got Benson with, I can't see who the face-off was. Oh, it was Zealand. Here's that puck coming out. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that puck hit the boards again and popped right out to the slot. So something that the teams, I think they forget about it, and then it goes back in. So nice save by Brenner. So anytime you rim the puck on the near boards where our camera is down towards the scoreboard, the puck comes right out, hits something in the boards, pops right out to where the face-off dot is. So it's happened twice. Here's Zealand with Benson. Face-off win by Benson to Evans. Evans is in the corner. Zealand is there as well. Here comes Evans again, gets the puck over to, I believe that is O'Byrne to Zeeland. Zeeland's got it on her stick still. She's got Shanahan if she wanted her, but it gets back down. And Zeeland's going to have it again. Bodies flying around in the corner. Hegarty tries to get it over to Ziegler. Could not make it there. This is Sophia Lace. And here's Ari Evans coming up for defense. Evans is still going. Evans has got the puck. Now she's at the top of the circle. Dumps it down in the corner to Hegarty. There's that bounce again. So although you think it's going to come to your stick, anytime you rim it on the boards, that puck takes a wacky bounce. And here's Amina. Arita just off the back of the boards. Tried to get it on net. O'Byrne holds the puck in. Arita uses her body to stop that. And puck comes over. Hull is going to, I thought she was going to freeze it. She keeps it going. D to D, this is Shanahan. Shanahan's got the puck. She's looking. She's got Smith if she wants her. Also has Zeeland open. Shanahan's going for a skate. She's going by Meyer. And that could have been a trip call there on Viette, but gets away. There's a Zeeland. Nice job there. That is Audrey O'Byrne to stop a really dangerous play. O'Byrne still has a puck. She gets it up. This is Mayer. Mayer just flips it into the zone, up and over. Number 7, Charlie Underhill, gets that puck and just gets it out. Puck is right down in front of us. We got 4 players. We're waiting for see something. This is Ella Bettle, not to be confused with Claire Bettle. Shot coming in, up over the goalie. Hull gets her blocker on, and Thea putting pressure on. This is number 17, Marissa Dawson, gets the puck up. I do think Bettle and Bettle are on the same line again. This is an announcer's dream. Puck comes in to number 14. This is Somerville. She's got the puck. Alfred's giving her some tough time. Here's Alfred with the puck. Shot up, and it hits Ruby Thier. It doesn't go all the way through. Alfred, once again, puck comes out. This is Rupke. Rupke throws it out, tries to get it over to Kramer. That puck goes off a skate. And this is Alfred again. Oh, Alfred tried to do a little toe drag, a little too much there. Loses it off the defenseman. The puck gets cleared out. Viderman's going to be the first one to it. She's getting pressured by Claire Battle. Viderman, dangerous play right there, but puck does come all the way out. This is 14, Somerville. She's got room. She's coming in. Fakes the shot. Loses the puck. Lito as the center coming back, helping out her defenseman. Matthews is back there as well, but Viderman is going to have a little bit of room. McGee's starting to fly the zone. McGee's on that break. Nice play there by number 6, Thomas. Read that one all the way. Puck comes up. Here's Lauren Smith. Lauren Smith over to Katie McGee. McGee on the backhand. Shoots and scores! What a pass. What a play. Nice setup all the way around. Very nice play. Katie McGee finishes it. Nice play by Smith. And let's give credit to that defenseman, Addie Viderman, looking for that and sees the side-to-side open. And Washington Pride on the board, 1-1. 9:07 left in the second period.
I know when that thing goes off.
And this game is all tied up. I told you this is going to be a competitive game. Very evenly matched teams here. And face-off win by RNS. This is number 6, Thomas. She's taking the puck. She's a captain on the team. Coming across. She's down. Let's see how they respond. Puts a puck right on in front. Thomas does. Tries to get it a third time. So nice job there by Emily Thomas saying, you know what? We just had a goal scored on us. Let's go get some offensive pressure. So let's get an update on shots on net. 16-8. So we're 2-1 shots on net in favor of Washington Pride. 8:57 left. Face-off coming to the left. Net just came off, so they freeze that. Let's see. We'll pay attention again to the face-off and see how it benefits one team or the other. Face-off win by Washington Pride up on the boards. More physical play there. This is nice job there by Audrey O'Byrne to stop the pass coming up from, I think that was number 16, Matthews. So Thomas coming down. That's a puck. This is Urquhart. She scored the goal for RNS. Puck comes up. This is Taylor Ziegler. She's got Hegarty. Hegarty's got a little bit of speed going. Nice job, Kilfoyle. Great defensive position for Kilfoyle. Good play there to stop Hegarty. Did not have any chance to go around here, but back to Hegarty's got the puck right back on her stick again. Boyce over to Wilbur. Wilbur's got the puck. She looking around. Here's Hegarty again. She's like, I got to do this again. Yes. Thomas, first one to the puck, D to D. Up and over, and this is Danny Meyer. Meyer just lost the puck off her stick. And Taylor Boyce, right place, right time. Taylor's going up, and she's going to try to play forward here and get a little momentum going. Genevieve Vayette coming back and covering for her, and this is Amina Wilbur fighting with the puck in the corner with Dawson Smith. And now we also have Zeeland. Zeeland's got two players wide open. Shanahan came all the way down from the defenseman. She was calling for the puck, but Zeeland could not get it. Smart play by Adrian Shanahan to come down. That's Arita. She lost the wheel again. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with Emmy Arita's skates. She is slip sliding the way like Paul Simon says, so we'll have to get those looked at. Vayette rims the puck around. This is probably going to be an icing if there's enough, and no icing. So this is Sophia Lace. Has a little bit of room, passes it up. Oh my gosh, Cameron Smith is all by herself. Oh, she took her head up looking at the goalie, and the puck just slid right off her stick, but she had an opportunity here. Here's Shanahan coming down for D. That's a puck in the corner. Fear is on her. I think this is Goggin as well. Puck comes out, and here we go. This is Kramer. Kramer coming from the defensive position. Goggins stick checking in. That is a way off sides, folks. We might have missed one there, but luckily no harm, no foul. But offsides by a country mile. We can see it from here, but this refs, I'm not giving the refs any credit, so they missed it. Face-off coming here for Sophia Lito, and we're going against Marissa Dawson. Face-off win by Lito to Kramer. Kramer, quick shot off of Lito's skates, never made it to hole. 6:35 left, second period. Remember, we've got an ice cut coming here. And we've got number 7, Charlie Underhill, tries to get it up the boards. McGee's over there, first one to it, gets it back to Kramer. Kramer, shots coming in. Nice save there by Megan Hull. Good shot there by Hadley Kramer. That was going top corner if her blocker wasn't there. Sophia Lito trying to hold the puck in, and Lito's just drawed a penalty, so she's going to the box. It is going to be a holding penalty on Sophia Lito. Third power play chance for RNS. Washington Pride continues the march to the penalty box. That is their third penalty of the game, and we're just halfway through it. Faceoff comes all the way down into the defensive zone for Washington Pride. Let's get you to some personnel who are out there. Urquhart's out there. Matthews is out there. Let's see. Thomas is going to be taking the faceoff. Summerhill's out there as well, and I'm trying to see the other defensive partner. I can't see her number. That's your power play unit for RNS. Defensively, Washington Pride has Hegarty and Benson out with Evans and O'Byrne. Shot wide, and here Urquhart's going to be the first one to it. She's got Somerville if she wants. She puts it down in the corner. Nice job by Thomas. Just sticks her elbow out and gives herself a little bit of room. 50-50 battle here for the puck, and nice job Campbell Hegarty. Chewing off valuable time. Thomas is the first one to it. And puck is still behind the net. Goes up over to number 14, Somerville. Somerville's looking for it. Looking for a good pass. Gets it to Sophia Lace. Sophia Lace, nice move. Toe drag in between her skates. Puck comes out. Oh, puck is right out front. Oh, no chance there for RNS, but dangerous position there. A nice job there from Haley Benson to keep the puck out. Sophia Lace is looking for options. Gets it to Thomas. Thomas misfires. If she would have hit that clean, that would have been a great scoring opportunity. It just rolled off of her stick. Puck comes out. A lot of snow on the bench where the skaters are. And Benson's trying to get the puck from Somerville. Zeeland is over there as well. Here comes Smith. She's helping out. It is a scrum. Who's going to come out with it? RNS is making changes while that's happening. All along the time is going off the penalty. So nice play there by Haley Benson to freeze that puck. Dump back in. We've got number 17, Marissa Dawson with the puck. And a little bit of a slingshot here. This is Kilfoyle up to Dawson. Dawson's across the red line. She's across the blue line. She's got Claire Bettle with her. Dawson all the way. Oh, Dawson, nice shot. She had the corner. She just missed it. Nice job by Dawson. Went coast to coast. But puck is still controlled. This is Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle looking. Oh, nice save there. Nice play all the way around. Beautiful setup there by RNS. We are back to even, no harm, no foul, but I'll tell you what, some good scoring opportunity. Here's Lito. Here comes Smith. Smith's going against Kilfoyle. Lito still has it, gets it over. Lito misfires, still has it, gets it over. Nice save there by Megan Hull. So what a danger position. Lito would come out of the box. One shot on net, end-to-end action, 3:52 left. Shots on goal, we have, looks like 19-9, is that right?
No, I got the wrong time, so it's actually
17-11, 17-11. All right, 3:52 left, face-off coming up. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Out to Kramer, Kramer over to Viderman, Viderman pressure by Thomas. Turned over to Urquhart. Urquhart coming out. The score got the red line. He's coming across the blue line. She's got Matthews with her and Thomas. No call there. Viderman, nice play. And here comes Lauren Smith with the puck. This was their goal already, the Smith to McGee connection from Viderman. Not this time around, though. Kramer's got the puck. She's most likely going to go DD here. Nope, it's back over. Tries to get to Smith. Nice play. That is Shanahan steps up. Shanahan, one of the smarter players out on the ice defensively. She can predict the puck very well. Here's McGee. Gets it over. Tries to get it to Smith. Way down underneath the goal line. 3:09 left in the period. Puck is in the corner. There's a lot of massive humanity over there. I can't tell you who's going to come out with it. There's Kramer. Kramer to Viderman. Viderman loses it. Nice job there by number 9. That's Dawson Smith. She's holding the puck over there. Kramer comes over to help. Lito's down. Lito looking for an option. Lito still looking. Gets it over to McGee. McGee tries to get it over to Smith. It's sitting here wide open. Lito has it. Lito shots. Not happening. Ziegler's coming out now. 2:37 left in the second period. Puck comes up to Goggin. Goggin up to Zeeland. Zeeland coming across. Ari Evans just gets in the way, slows her down. Audrey O'Byrne should be the first one to it. Puck comes up to Somerville, coming down from the defensive position. Benson tries to put the body on her. Puck is out loose in front of the goalie. And finally, the ref blows the whistle, so he could see it. Maya Breder is on her belly, trying to keep that thing from going in the back of the net. Does a nice job. 2:16 left on the clock for the second period. Reminder, we are cutting the ice. You can see on the benches, you can see there's a huge snow buildup on the benches, specifically right in front of the doors where the girls are coming off the ice, which is the reason why we have to do an ice cut. Face-off here, win by Washington Pride. This is Audrey O'Byrne. She's looking for options. She's got Ziegler. Ziegler has got to put a pass by Audrey O'Byrne. Beautiful stretch pass. Even better defensive play there by RNS to stop that from going any further. That was number 18, Colligan, Rhea Colligan. Shout out to Colligan, because if she doesn't have a good defensive play, that's going to be a breakaway on Hull. End-to-end action, nice stretch pass, good defensive play all the way around. 1:54 left on the second period. Looks like we're going to have face-off here. Benson with Dawson coming up. Yeah, that was a beautiful pass. In stride, beautiful. Puck is up on the half boards here. O'Byrne comes down to hop it in. This is up to Bettle. I love it. This is the Bettle line. Number 19, that is Ella Bettle. She shoots the puck up off the boards. Ella Bettle has the puck there. I think her sister's back behind the net with her. And getting hooked right now by O'Byrne, but does no call there. So there's Claire Bettle over to Ella Bettle. But now we have Evans. Evans tries to get it to a streaking Ziegler. Ziegler now dumps it in and going to go after it. Kilfoyle's going to be the first one. I think that's Kilfoyle. Over to Ella Bettle. There's that bounce again. You get that. I'm telling you, there's something going on with that door over there. That puck bouncing out again. Here is Boyce. Boyce, solid play against Claire Battle. Nice job. This is 18, Rhea Colligan coming from the defensive point over to Rita. Rita gets it up to Vayed. Vayed flips it off the boards. Thomas is right there. She takes the puck, and now she's got some speed. Thomas has got some speed. Let's see what we can do here. She's trying to split the defenseman. She does. And out comes the goalie, pokes it into the corner. 28 seconds left in the period. And this is going to be an icing on Washington Pride. So nice job there by goalie to come all the way out and just push that over. If she stays back in her crease, Brenner stays back in the crease, I think that's going to be a scoring opportunity for RNS. So that's a pretty aggressive play. She's come out of the net a couple times. Reminds me of one of the best goalies in the NHL history, Billy Smith. See if that raises some eyebrows for me saying that. That's okay. Puck's behind the net. 17 seconds. This is Viederman. Viederman tried to get it to McGee. Nice play there by Sophia Lace. She keeps it in. Lito's in the corner. 10 seconds left. Puck's going to be it, and this will probably do it for the second period. What a game, folks. 1-1 going into third period. So nice job. Let's give you some statistics here. Shot on goal looks like it is this updated now? 18-13 in favor of Washington Pride. So we're going to cut the ice. We'll be back here in just a bit. Score is 1 for RNS and 1 for Washington Pride. The clock says here 12 minutes. So maybe 12 minutes is how long it takes for them to cut the ice. So we will see you in just a bit. Welcome back, everyone. Our resident statistician is getting some information about breweries, which is excellent. Always good. So this should be a interesting last 20 minutes of play here. Reminder, there'll be a rematch at 5:30 of these two teams. So get used to these teams playing each other. This is a great game, though. Goal scoring, we had Urquhart. She got essentially an empty net goal in some ways. Puck had a wacky bounce off where the doors are, and then we got a note from Toronto. We have a change in scoring. McGee scored from Smith, but it was Sophia Lito who passed that puck over to Smith. So I said Viderman got the call from Toronto, and they said you got to update that on your scoring sheet, which we did, so we'll give credit. We also have a birthday section here we do for the show. So we do have some birthdays here coming up. Peter Chris of KISS fame, if any the KISS Army out there. Peter Chris is 80 years old. If that doesn't make you feel old, nothing will. Peter Chris, 80. Good Lord, how is that possible? Jonah Hill, 42 years old today. So there you go, your birthday section. So we should have an entertaining last 20 minutes. We do not have any refs yet, so it is a little cold in this rink. We have heaters right above us, so let me tell you what, when those heaters, they're on a timer, when they go off, you can feel it. All right. Oh, I was going to tell you too, while we have some time, we talked about the college commits for RNS. Let's talk about the college commits for Washington Pride. So Genevieve Ayette just committed to Liberty University, so she'll be going there. Ruby Thier committed to MSOE. Haley Benson, Lebanon Valley, going to play there. Katie McGee, Plattsburgh. Campbell Hegarty, SUNY Plattsburgh, and Maddie Maloney, who's not playing today, Norwich University. So congratulations to all those girls. We have our face-off. We've got Dawson and Lido, and we are off and running. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Should be a good last 20 minutes of this game. Buck is up. It's the Bettle line is out there. That one, Claire Bettle with Dawson out. Speaking of Ella Bettle, she dumps it in. First one to it is Kramer. Kramer rims it up around the boards. There it is, that bounce again. Yep, that puck changed directions. Poor Viderman tried to get the puck. You got Lauren Smith on the break. Lauren Smith's got an edge there. Comes across. Lauren, nice save by Hull. Wow. You can see that happening right here. Stretch pass. Once again, Sophia Lito's passing that up to Lauren Smith. She sticks her knee out, goes down the front, tries to go 5-hole. Megan Hull shuts it down. Exciting action within 35 seconds of the puck drop. Face-off coming here. We have, let's see, this is Benson facing off, and she wins a face-off shot quickly on Hull. So 2 quick shots on Hull already to start this third period. Face-offs matter, everyone. Looks like RNS is changing up their forwards. This is Urquhart, the goal scorer. She's out there with Benson. Benson, nice job, Urquhart. Clean win to Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle has the puck back behind the net. Hegarty there stops that pass. Hegarty still has it. She goes from low to high. This puck is coming all the way. O'Byrne tried to get it. If that got through, Benson was by herself in the front of the net. But this is Thomas coming all the way into the zone. Evans is there. Nice play by her defensive partner. That puck comes up to the board. That's Somerville. Somerville puts it right back in. This is Thomas. Thomas backhand out to number 6. That's Ari Evans. Ari Evans gets it to Hegarty. Hegarty up here to Ziegler. Ziegler across the red line. Ziegler across the blue line. She dumps it in. Hull just kind of sticks it over into the corner. Ziegler gets her own rebound. That puck's in the corner. Lots of players. Let's see who comes out with it. Hard to see, but now the puck comes out. I think that was Thomas comes out with it. Is Viette tries to slow her down. And now Thomas dumps it in, and she's going to try to get it, but this is Boyce on it. Boyce's first one to it, and she gets a puck out. This is probably going to be an icing. Let's see if they call it. Yes, arm is up, and it is an icing. So I think Taylor Boyce was hoping that Viette would get to that puck in last period. Second period probably would have because the ice was chewed up. This is clean ice, so that puck slid. So 18:15 left, second period. We've already had 2 shots on net for Washington Pride, one from Lauren Smith, one from Campbell Hegarty. Face-off win by RNS. This is Goggin. Goggin gets it back to number 7, Underhill. Underhill shot. Brenner stops that. Rebound comes out. Down in front. Puck's behind the net. This is number 9. That's Smith. Smith's got it still on her stick. Using her body. Poked away here by Wilbur. Wilbur gets the puck up to Arita. Arita. We've been watching Arita skate. She's had a blown edge there, so let's see if she's got her blades changed for third period. Here is Goggin. Goggin coming across the blue line by herself. Arita comes over there, bodies her up, doesn't go any further. Wilbur's over there, and now Fear's got the puck behind the net. Ref jumps out of the way over to Maisie Alfred. Maisie Alfred stops and starts. Gotta love to see that. Puck, nice tip out there. Good job by Arita to get the puck out of the zone. Kilgoy up to Goggin. Goggin's got a little bit of room. Here comes Alfred. Nice move. Another nice move by Goggin. But she can't skate by the whole team, and so finally gets in. We have an offside, so nice job there by number 4, Naomi Goggin. Nice stick handling moves there. She needed some help from her other players, but it wasn't there. So we got a offsides, face-off coming out. Dawson and Lido. D to D, a little bit out in front of Kramer, or excuse me, out in front of Viederman, and no icing here, probably should have been. Puck's up on the board, Lido's got it, gets it over to Kramer. Kramer, quick shot, and goes wide left. Viederman's gonna come down from the defensive position, try to hold it in. Sophia Lace picks that one off, and she's coming out of the defense position. She's getting held and gives Katie McGee a little bit of the business. Well-deserved. Smith's got the puck on the boards, gets it to Lido. Lido tries to look and goes straight to Sophia Lace, who's got some room. Lace is across the blue line, looking, passes it over to Dawson. Puck never gets on goal. Puck is in the corner. Viederman is spinning around. Puck comes over to Kramer, and let's see, nice play there. Good play, a good forecheck right there. That is, I think that's Thomas. So Emily Thomas, I think that was who it was. Great job forechecking. She's the captain on the team. She pickpocketed Kramer and got the puck out front, got a scoring opportunity. So stick taps for Emily Thomas. Face-off coming out to the right of goaltender. 16:20 left. 1-1 Urquhart and Benson on the face-off. Face-off won by Urquhart, although this is Campbell Hegarty coming out off the boards, tries to get her own chip, but just can't get to it. Sophia Lace is playing a solid game. Oh, nice job. Nice hand-eye coordination there by Ariana Evans. Gets it up to Ziegler. Ziegler's got the Hegarty with her. Ziegler over to Hegarty. Oh, just missed her. Good idea there by Taylor Ziegler, just a little bit out in front of Hegarty. Could have been a good scoring opportunity, but nothing on net. This is Thomas, the captain. Nice play by Evans. Evans up to Ziegler. This is going to be a little too much, and it's going to be an icing call, so stoppage of play. 15:46 left. Third period. I think shots for this period about 2-1. We've had literally two shots for Washington Pride, one for RNS. So very even. So we've got Zeeland with Mayer. Zeeland wins the face-off back to Culligan. Culligan tries to get it to the bumper. Nice pass there. Good look by Culligan. But here we go. This is Danny Mayer. She's got some speeds. A 3-on-2 if they get it up. Nice play by Kilfoyle to break that up. Puck is still kept in by Washington Pride. This is Kilfoyle. She's got the puck behind the net. She goes D to D to her partner all the way up to Goggin. Goggin with the good hands earlier in this period. Puck is just knocked right back in. Arita, first one to it. Kilfoyle's having a hard time handling that puck. Let's see if it costs her. To Taylor Boyce, quick one-timer just right of the goal. Wilbur gets it down to Thier. Thier up over it. It's in the center. Back out to the net. This is Culligan with the puck, and she falls down. And she takes Thier down with her. Zealand gets it over to Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle up to Goggin. Goggin now is going to come out of the zone with it. Nice poke check here by Alfred, but offsides just by the hair of her chinny chin chin. Had to wait maybe one more second to let the player come out of the zone. So good stick work by Maisie Alfred. Just bad pace and bad space at bad time there. 14:49 left. Time's ticking away. Who's gonna end this tie? Or maybe it'll end with a tie. Who knows? Ruby Thier trying to get it off the stick of the defender. Puck comes in. Nice job there by Kramer. Viederman has a puck now. Off high, tries to go high off the board, doesn't come out. Viederman's still going, she's moving up. We're gonna have to have someone playing on defense. Maisie Alfred moves back and plays defense. And now we have a Sophia Lido come out and no call there. Could have been a trip coming off the bench, but she got away with one there. Here's Lido, gets it up to Alfred, and now they're in the middle of a change. So Lido's out here. Here comes McGee, here comes Smith for that line change. Puck comes up, and here it is, McGee. We got a 2-on-1 happening down here. McGee and Smith just go over. Oh, what a save by Hill! What a save! Great pass, great shot, better save. Megan Hull, save of the game right there. She came out, kicked out her leg. Beautiful. Good setup right there. That was a transition off the bench for Pride, and McGee and Smith, they had connected on a goal earlier, and McGee was turning the favor to Smith. One-time shot right on net, and Megan Hull kicks it out. Beauty. Kick save and a beauty, as they used to say in the 80s. Shot comes over from Kramer, wide left. Biederman tries to keep it in, and we've got a 2-on-1 forming down at the other end. McGee comes back and just uses her body. Here's Smith again with Shanahan. Shanahan, one of the stronger defensemen on the RNS team. Good hockey IQ for number 5. Puck is stuck on the boards here. Lido's there. Smith's there. Thomas is there. Shanahan's there. And Urquhart. We got a whole, it's like a party over there. Puck comes out. Shot from the net. There's McGee. McGee's in the corner. Lets Viederman take it. Viederman holds it in. Now there's 3 RNS players there. Viederman still there. Dumps it in. And here's Shanahan with the puck behind the net. Looking for some options. Passes it up. This can be a turnover. Yes, it is. Haley Benson with the puck back. Stops. Low to high. This goes to Evans. Evans shot coming in. Nice block there by Urquhart. And she just tries to clear it up. At 16, that's Jayla Matthews just gets a puck out. Here's Kramer. She realizes teams are going to a change. But Lauren Smith was also going for a change. Here's Ari Evans. Ari Evans over to Ziegler. Ziegler can't handle it. Back to Ziegler. It's on her stick for a minute. Puck is in the corner. She continues a forecheck. Still continuing to be a physical game. Refs are continuing to let them play. Ziegler right now is getting smushed, but Ari Evans has a puck backhand coming in. Puck is sitting right in front. Here's Ziegler back on it with Goggin. Puck goes to Culligan. Culligan with Benson fighting for it. Ziegler is still in the mix. Puck comes up to Evans. Evans and Haggerty. Haggerty shot on net. Just sitting there. Rebound and scores! Shot from Haggerty from the point covering, and Benson, second goal of the weekend. Got to give some credit to Taylor Ziegler there. She was doing the forecheck in the corner, kept on staying on that puck, caused the turnover. Puck comes from low to high, and Campbell Haggerty, not usually a defenseman, but just puts a puck on net. Hull cannot control the rebound. And Washington Pride has their first lead of the game at 12:21 left in this third period. Here is the Bella line coming across. They're going to see how they respond to this. And here is number 17. That's Dawson. Dawson and Boyce go hard into the boards. No call there. Arita's over there as well. Boyce gets up and still has a puck on her stick. Gets it over to her defensive partner, Wilbur. This is Claire Bettle. Bettle with the puck. Bettle with the shots. Right. Save there by Brenner. Puck comes out, and Viette's giving chase. Puck comes over to Underhill. Underhill can't handle it cleanly. Comes up. Here's Claire Bettle again fighting with Boyce. And over back to Dawson, to Boyce, to Thier, to Rita, to Somerville. It's like a hot potato, folks. Puck comes over to Bettle. Bettle shot. Another save. Rebound comes right back to her. Claire Bettle, what a shift for her. Couple shots on net. Great response by RNS after the goal. And we're going to have an offsides call. So stick taps to the Bettle. Bettle Dawson line, putting the pressure on Washington Pride. That puck was in the defensive zone the whole entire time. Good saves by Brenner as well. Stop in action. We got 11:19 left. So face-off is right in front of us. It is Thomas and Thier. Urquhart is out there as well, and number 16, Matthews. Face-off win, RNS. This is Shanahan and Lace on defense. Shanahan looking for an outlet pass, gets it up, loses it to Thier. Thier over to Kramer. Kramer to Viederman. Viederman up to Rupke, who just dumps the puck in. Maisie Alfred, shot out of a cannon. Puck comes right out. Shot right back on the goalie. Another shot comes out. Puck in the front there. Here comes RNS. They're coming out with a puck. It's a 3-on-2. You got Thomas. Thomas is offsides. Unfortunately, she doesn't realize she is, and that's going to be a face-off coming out. That puck, they had Thomas. Thomas was open for a break, but the puck got tipped over on the way to her. She skated in the zone, drew herself offsides. Not her fault. She didn't realize. But we do have a stoppage of play. So Thomas stays out there. Urquhart is with her as well. Lace and Shanahan staying out on the ice as well. And then Jayla Matthews is there as well. Face off here with Lido, McGee, Smith, Viederman, and Kramer out. Those are your 10 skaters. McGee dumps a puck in, battling with Sophia Lace. Lace has the edge. Puck is still in the zone, but Lace comes out with it, turns it over. Lace is going to keep going. Nice job by Sophia Lido, pickpocket there. Puck turn over to Kramer. Kramer is probably going to look to stretch this puck over to McGee. McGee's got it up. She's a goal scorer. One of them anyways. Passes over to Lido. Lido tip in. Oh, very nice job. Lido, McGee, Smith line definitely connecting and syncing for the first time in this game. Doing some nice job. A lot of good shots on pressure on the net. 10:20 left. All right, let's give you some updates here. We've got Goggin Kilfoyle out there. Looks like Zeeland is out there as well. Evans and Benson and Ziegler and Hegarty out. Speaking of which, Hegarty in the corner with the puck. She has got two players on top of her. Puck comes over from the defense position. O'Byrne gets a puck over to Hegarty. Hegarty knocked down from back. No call. Ziegler getting the elbows up. No call there either. Refs are letting them play. A lot of physical play on the boards. Puck is still stuck over on the boards there. That's Zeeland trying to get the puck out. Kilfoyle battling over there with O'Byrne as well. Puck comes over in the corner. Rimmed around to Goggin. Let's see if she can get it out. She cannot. This is Ari Evans coming out. Walks over. Gives it to Ziegler. Ziegler is like, I needed to change. So she's on the way to the bench. Evans has the puck, comes across the red line, comes across the blue line. She dumps it in. Arita just coming off the bench, down behind with Evans. So we're going to need a player on defense because you got a defenseman down low in the offensive zone. Somehow Evans gets that puck and dumps it into the bench for RNS. So she's going for a much-needed change. 9:16 left. Shots on goal. 22-17. What an even match game this is all the way through. Face-off is going to come to center ice here. Let's see who we have for personnel. We've got Thomas out here. We've got Dawson. Oh, excuse me. It's the Dawson line out here with Mayer. And we've got Boyce coming up. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Genevieve Viette shot out of a cannon trying to get there first, but she doesn't. Underhill's the first one. Puck bounces up over Mayer. Gloves it down. Puts it on the ice. And we have another scrum. We've had more scrums in this game than any other game I've called this weekend. The puck does come out. This is RNS with it. Tries to get it up. This is Claire Bettle. Claire Bettle battling with Boyce. How about that for alliteration? Bettle battling with Boyce. Boyce, speaking of which, is now still in the corner with Dawson. Gets the puck up to the point. And this is a nice job by Genevieve Viette. Just physically. Oh, that should be an interference call. Oh. Ouch! That was kind of retaliation, but as I said, they're letting them play. This is Claire Bettle in the corner. We're going to call that the coffin corner over there because you never know what's going to happen out of that corner with that puck rolling around there. Here's Maisie Alfred with it. Underhill to Summerhill. Up over and back over to Somerville. Here's a turnover. Maisie Alfred had a stretch. Here's Thomas. Thomas has got some speed coming through the neutral zone. Kramer tries to stride, forcing to the outside. It's just Thomas. Her team has gone for a change, so she's doing a great job of holding on to that puck. She forces, she's going to, all right, folks. That is a weak call. I'm sorry. I'm not usually one to criticize the ref on that one. Probably should have had the call with Viette, but on that one, I don't think that's a call on Thomas. I think they're just playing. My commentary, you might see it differently. Nevertheless, second power play here for Washington Pride. Second penalty kill. Urquhart's out there as well as Matthews. You've got McGee, Smith, Lido, Viter, and Kramer. Face-off win by Washington Pride. One-timer! Oh, what a tip! What a shot! Wow, that was very impressive. Good face-off win, Sophia Lido. D-to-D pass, one-timer, and Lido tipped it right onto Hull. She is playing, the goalie, Hull, Megan Hull is playing an amazing game. Made some great stops. That's another one. Washington Pride trying to get set up here. This one comes in. Here's Shanahan. More than likely, she's going to clear this puck, and she does. Most times, you're dumping the puck in on a power play. You've got to be the first one to it. If not, that puck comes right back out of your zone, and that's exactly what happened. Biederman makes a move. She's got a little bit of room, passes it up to her defensive partner, Kramer. Kramer coming across, gets it to McGee. McGee stops it, passes it over to Biederman. Biederman going over to Smith. Smith across the blue line, over to Lido. Lido shot. Wide. McGee's going to be the first one to it. She's going to go low to high, up to Kramer, possibly. Yes. Kramer over to Smith. Smith, shot. Wide left, back over to Kramer. Kramer back up to Biederman. Biederman looking to Kramer. Kramer to McGee, the bumper. McGee makes a move to Lido. Lido in the office, over to Kramer. We got some tire skaters out there. This is why you've got so much time and space. Over to Biederman. Biederman over to Smith. Smith back to Biederman. Biederman back over to Kramer for a one-timer. Back to Smith from the point. From the dot. Nice play there, and now finally RNS is going to clear that puck. They're going to try to go for a change here. Let's see if the Pride can catch him on that change. Puck is in, still Kramer gets it over. Nice play there by number 96. That was Zealand. Much needed change for those penalty killers. That was almost a minute and a half in the zone, so great job by RNS, doing a good job. Good puck movement by Pride, but even better saves by Megan Hull as she is standing on her head to keep the puck out of the net, and she's doing a great job. 5:46 left in the game. We have, possibly too many men on the ice. The ref missed that one. That was a too many men call. One player for Pride came out on the ice, and luckily the ref did not see that one. So in some ways, I think RNS is getting hosed on some of these calls. But here's a stretch pass to Danny Meyer. He's got Hegarty with her. Oh, Hegarty just had her stick slashed out of the hand. All right, I'm going to stop being critical of the refs. Puck is coming in. Over to Boyce. Boyce keeps it in. This is Haley Benson. Benson back to Alfred. Alfred off the bench. She tries to get it over to Mayer, who's sitting in front, but that's picked off by Ella Bettle, who just dumps it in. And here's defenseman. This is O'Byrne. Gets it up to Alfred. Alfred tips it up to try to get it to Thier, who had some speed. Rupke trying to get it. Underhill's got it. Thier's got it. Lost it, and here's Goggin. Nice move by Goggin. Remember, she's got the slick mitts there, but she can't get by the defenseman. Oh, there's a turnover here by Somerville. This is Rupke. Rupke. Oh, not enough time. Great play by Amelia Zealand to get a stick on that to prevent a shot on net. We got 4:27, folks. Time is running low for RNS to get back into this game. Puck is being frozen down in the corner. I have not seen a ref stop this play at all, so yet another scrum. Can't see who's going to come away with it. There is like a mass of humanity down there, but puck does come out. This is number 7, Charlie Underhill. She gets a puck up over to Goggin. Goggin off of her stick gets it in. She's giving chase to Evans. Evans deep in the corner. It's Goggin and Evans battling for it. Zealand's down there. Zealand picks it up. Had Matthews in the high slot, but couldn't get the puck to her. Matthews, speaking of which, has the puck. It gets the defense over. Sophia Lace is calling for it. Sophia Lace has got a lane. She shoots and scores! You could see that coming. Sophia Lace just was patient, waiting for that puck. Comes down from the defensive position and top corner, tickles the twine. Nice shot by Sophia Lace. Looked like it was on a laser. All right. we've got a game, folks. It's 2-2. 3:44 left in the third period. So I don't know if that was a D-to-D pass, so I'm going to give Shanahan that assist. I believe that was her who passed it to Lace. Lace, great shot. Didn't miss, had an opportunity there. And let's see how Washington Pride responds. And speaking of, here comes number 6. This is Thomas coming across. Peterman's keeper to the outside. 3 minutes left, and here comes Smith. You got a 2-on-2 with McGee. McGee's got to stay on side. Here's Smith. She's by herself. She's got a little bit of speed coming from the outside, coming to the inside. Tries to do the bank off the goalie stick, but Megan Holt not falling for that trick. She freezes it. 3:13 left. 2-2. What a period, folks. This is end-to-end action. Great team. Great game for both teams. All right, face-off. We've got Lido out there, and we've got Kilfoyle. Gets a puck over to Culligan. Culligan looking for Claire Bettle. Bettle just off. This is not going to be an ice. Oh, they are calling icing. I don't think that should have been icing, but refs didn't see that way. Face-off comes back out to the right of Megan Hull. And let's see. We have a line change. Benson and Ziegler and Hegarty. Evans and O'Byrne out there. Let's give you the Kilfoyle out there. Looks like we've got Thomas out there. Culligan as well as Dawson. I'm sorry, this is the Bettle Dawson line. I apologize. So they're out there as well. Speaking of, Ella Bettle tries to get it to her sister Claire. Can't get it there. Now she tries to get it. Claire's still open. Just looking for that pass. This is Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle with the puck back behind the net. Looking for options. Gets it up. Nice play there. Dawson's going to have to come and retrieve it. Gets up to Claire Bettle. Claire Bettle just kind of kicks it over. Evans has it, just throws it up. This is not going to be an icing, so it's a battle here. Kilfoyle and Ziegler. Here comes Benson. And look at Evans come down from the defense, puts it back in. This is Culligan with it. D to Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle looking for options. And that was Ella Bettle, but gives it over to, here's Evans. Evans with a shot. They got a person right in front, and Taylor Ziegler could not get her stick on it. Megan Hull catches it in her glove. And we got a line change. Here we go. 2:14 left. All right, Lido on the face-off, and she's facing off with the captain, Emily Thomas. Lido loses face-off over. Thomas wins, but the puck is still in the zone. Lido's got it. Tries to get it over to Smith. Gets it over to McGee. McGee's got it on her stick. Poked off her stick there. Back on her stick. Off her stick. Here's Lido's shot. Oh, just missed. Lido missed that shot. Here comes Viderman over to Kramer. Kramer shooting off the glove of Hull. McGee's got the puck over to Lido. Back to McGee. Tries to get it out in front. The puck is behind the net. Sophia Lido has it. Thomas is there. Urquhart is there. Kramer keeps it in. Lido throws it out in front. The only person there is the defenseman. Puck comes out. Oh, nice job by Megan Hull to be ready on that one. That puck was, I don't think that was intentional to come out the way it is. But we have a stoppage to play. 1:37 left, third period. Exciting game here. Ziegler, Hegarty, and Benson coming out. You got the Bettle. Actually, I think this might be a change of line here. Let's see. Because you got Bettle and you've got Zealand out. I don't think we've seen them out together before. I know Shanahan's out there as well. And Sophia Lace, the tie-up. But Ziegler gets a puck. Face-off win by Pride. Shanahan's going to try to freeze it. Benson's out there. She uses her body. Back to Ziegler. Ziegler, nice job there by the defense of RNS. Oh, nice shot by Benson. Benson just uses her. Oh, wow, great shot. Haley Benson just used her physical body just to take the puck and take it away from the player. And nice shot on goal there. A lot of pressure in the zone. We're down to the last 60 seconds of this game. Sophia Lace, who tied it up, tries to get it up to Claire Bettle. Claire Bettle fighting with Campbell Hegarty. Up to O'Byrne, who's a defenseman up forward. We got lots of people coming out. Here's Lido. Lido coming across the red line. Lido coming across the blue line. She's by herself. Lido getting pushed back. Puck's out front. Oh, Katie McGee missed it. Oh, had a puck out. Lido put it out front. Katie McGee's stick was just a little bit over the puck there. Viderman gets it, seeking to McGee. Comes over to McGee. McGee stops it. She's got to move her feet. There she goes. She's skating with it. Toe drags it. Leads it for Lauren Smith. Lauren Smith getting hooked. No call. And we're down to the last 25 seconds. McGee's going to be the first one to it. She's got a little bit of speed. Dropping it over to Smith. Smith pokes it over to Kramer. Kramer can't hold it in. 15 seconds left. 12 seconds left. 10 seconds left. This is Lido. Lido, you make a move at the blue line. You know what I'm going to say. You're going to draw somebody off sides. That's exactly what happens. And we're down to the last 6 seconds. Well, folks, I think this is going to be a tie 2-2 game unless something miraculous happens here on this face-off. We don't have overtime for what I know in the JW. And then again, that could change, so we'll see what happens here. But the cool thing is that these two teams play each other again at 5:30. Face-off win. McGee's got 4 seconds to get something happening, and that is going to do it. And that's the end of regulation. And I don't know if we have any overtimes. Oh, our resident statistician, Eric Wilbur, has corrected me. We are going to do a 3-on-3 overtime, and if it ends at ends after that, there's no shootout. So probably fitting the way that this game is going that we're going to overtime. So let's give you some shots on net before we get there. 24-18 in favor of Washington Pride. 2 goals each, 2 and 2. All right, everyone, sorry about that. Technical difficulty. Battery pack dies. This is what happens when you go to overtime, right? You need the long extended Energizer batteries here. All right, what a how exciting end to this game, a 3-on-3. Let's see who comes out for each team. Very similar to NHL rules. We're not doing a shootout. All right, so we have Shanahan out here. We've got Zeeland out, and we have Dawson. And we've got Peterman, Smith, and Lido. All right, so let's see how we go. 5 minutes left. Overtime starts now. This is going to be exciting. Refs are kicking the players out of the face-off circle, and away we go. Face-off win by RNS. This is Shanahan, gets a puck over to Zeeland. Puck comes out. Now Brenner, who plays like Ron Hextall, comes up and passes it up to Lido. Lido comes across to the middle. Lido shot over the net. Had a look there, and this is Smith. Smith over to Viderman. Viderman's shot coming in. Misses wide left again. And puck comes out, and this is going to be Viderman going to have control of this puck. She's got pressure from Zeeland. Zeeland puck jumps over, and this comes out. This Haley Benson out here. And with Dawson trying to thread the needle there, couldn't do it. This is Smith, and she's getting hacked and whacked, but she makes it all the way through. Takes a shot, missed. So 3 shots so far by Washington Pride. Every one of them has missed the net. And we have now McGee out with Kramer and Benson. McGee's got the puck in her stick, trying to get by the defenseman, and she cannot do that. Nice job there. That's Culligan. Oh, no, she's got her stick stuck in the board. This rink, that corner, the coffin corner, has another victim. It's the stick. Poor Culligan lost her stick. It doesn't look like she broke it, but that thing got stuck in that wedge. McGee kicks it over, and it kicks it right over to Culligan. Culligan over, gets a puck over to Thomas. Thomas, the captain, she's waiting for some reinforcements, and Kramer knocks her down. Puck is stuck in the ref's skates. We have 3:33 left. And now we've got a 2-on-1 situation here with Benson. Oh, just missed. We had Sophia Lace who tied it up. She was looking for the game winner. Couldn't do it, but here comes Thomas. Shot. Nice block there by Kramer. Puck out, still behind the net. You got Benson out. Now you got Hegarty out as well. 3:10 left on the clock. Another scrum. The story of this game is Scrum City. Finally, the refs call a whistle, probably much needed, so the coaches can get some change of personnel out there. It's kind of hard when you got 3-on-3. All right, face-off coming to the left of Brenner. We've got Arita, we've got Hegarty, and it looks like, can't see who our other player is there. This is Shanahan, nice face-off win. Shanahan's got the puck back out. Oh, that was a sweet play there. Shanahan to give and go with Zealand, but they couldn't connect. This is number 19, Ella Bettle. Ella Bettle battling. Here comes Hegarty trying to get the puck out of the snow. She probably needed a shove. Oh, wow, did she get, oh my God. I can't believe there's no call. And then they call that one. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, folks, well, let me tell you what, this is amazing. It is amazing that what gets called and what doesn't get called there. Number 5 was hauled down from behind. This is going to be a power play to RNS. It's comical. But nevertheless, through all of that, there was a breakaway. Nice job there for Maya Brenner. Sprawls out and keeps the puck. But now it's going to be a 4-on-3. And you've got, let's see, Viederman out with Smith, and here comes Lido. Let's give your players out. You've got Dawson and Urquhart, and I think, are we going to do a timeout here? I think that's what RNS coach is going to be calling a timeout. So, crazy turn of events there. Obviously, I think, you had a player going on a break, gets hooked down, no call there, and then we hook someone back, and they get called on that one, which leads to a breakaway. And Brenner stones the breakaway, and now we're on a power play. So, last 2 minutes and 2:20 left, but the rest of this time is going to be a 4-on-3 advantage for RNS. And let's see, it looks like, looking at the players, looks like Dawson and Lace are going to be out. Looks like Thomas is going to be out as well. And let's see, our last one. That is Urquhart. So, those are your 4 players for RNS. Hull is going back to her goal, and looks like coach from Pride is giving us some last minute directions here. All right, here we go. What a way to end this game. And I'll say this, calls could have been called for either way, folks. So it's not like one team is getting the advantages of the other team. They're just missed blatant calls on both sides. All right, here's the face-off power play here for the RNS. It's a 4-on-3 face-off win by Dawson. Dawson gets it over to Lace. Lace shot the puck wide left. And now Urquhart's got the puck, gets it down deep over to Thomas. Thomas is looking for some options here. Thomas gets it up to Dawson. Dawson going to go D to D over. Nice play there by Lauren Smith, and now Sophia Lido tries to get it up. That puck is going to go right on goal. Oh, little snow in the goalie's face there by Smith. We'll maybe be thinking about that. 1:35 left on the penalty, 1:55 left in the game. New forwards out, new players out here. We got Hegarty and Benson, and it looks like Kramer out for our 3 players for Washington Pride. Face-off win. Kramer tries to get a shot and tried to get a tip there. Nice job, Campbell Hegarty, try to put that puck on net. Remember, RNS is up by 1 player right now. So Washington Pride's got to be careful not to get caught too far deep as they're missing a player. Here comes Urquhart. Urquhart's got Thomas on the blue line. She's got the puck. This is tough because there's a lot of snow over in the benches. And there's a clear, and that's not going to be an icing. Remember, we're down. The Washington Pride is down a player. This is Dawson. Typically a forward. She's behind the net with Hegarty looking at her. Here's Thomas up around the red line, coming across. Had Zealand. Zealand off of her skate, but comes right to Dawson. Dawson block right there, saved by Brenner. Fortunate bounce there for Dawson, gets a clean shot there, and now we've got new players coming out. This is Lido and Viederman and Smith coming back out. 1:08 left on the clock, 48 left out. Zealand stays out with, looks like Culligan, Shanahan, and Claire Bettle. Face-off won by Zealand over to Bettle. Bettle over to Culligan. Culligan puts it deep. Puck is still on the boards. This is another scrum. Uh-oh, here we go. Lauren Smith, as she is interfered with, but she still gets a puck. She's got a wheel. She's on the way. Nice save by Megan Hull. Again, saves the game. And we're going to have a breakaway back to the other side. We don't have a hurry by Viederman, but she gets there. Oh, Viederman loses an edge and just dumps the puck in. She's coming off. 37 seconds. We've got a turnover here deep down. Puck goes over, back behind the net. This is Smith. Just tries to whack it into the goal. 30 seconds left. 8 seconds left on the man advantage. 5 seconds coming off. This is Elin. Offsides here, way offsides. We've got 20 seconds left. McGee's way out there for a stretch pass. Can they get it up to her? Here it goes. We got a 3-on-1. Here's Smith over to Benson. Oh, she missed that pass. You got 10 seconds left. What a game. What a game. 5 seconds left. And here's McGee. She got her last chance. 4, 3, 2. And shot for Kramer at the buzzer. Nice save by Megan Hall. All right, everyone. This game is going to end as a 2-2 tie. So if you like this, well, come on back at 5:30. We're going to do it all over again. Shots on goal. Let's see. We had 29-20. So both goalies getting plenty of work in this game. Goals by Urquhart and Lace and McGee and Benson in both of those goals. The first goal was a wacky one. We're not back here anymore. We'll be back at Canton Ice House at 5:30 for the second game between these two. So the series, we have RNS in November had beat Washington Pride 2-1. This game is 2-2. So you know that the game this evening is going to be just as entertaining. So we'll see everybody back then.
Every time I look, I see new stuff.